Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here. Come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch here today. And I have to give you guys a disclaimer because the buyouts that I'm about to show in this video are so horrendously bad. I'm not talking about what's on my screen right now. I know a lot of you are already puzzled, right? We'll get to this thing in a moment. But they're so unbelievably bad that I almost want to have like a poll or a survey or some type of study to show what the average intelligence of a Yu-Gi-Oh player is. I mean, I know we can't read, so it's already pretty low, but oh my god, like the buyouts disclaimer, if you had a rough day, maybe your head hurts, this is going to give you more of a headache. So maybe watch this one tomorrow or, catch me on the next one if you're having some type of headache or migraine because this is going to make your head hurt. If you guys enjoy these Mark Watches, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already. Trying to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Also, if you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And consider being a YouTube channel member. We actually also got, I think, 50, no, not 50, 60 likes on the last Market Watch. So we can get 55. That would be awesome. I also plan on doing a Starlight Rare Market Watch for you guys because last video, a lot of you guys have been talking about Starlights. And I want to do a Starlight Rare Market Watch because we have enough cards to go over every Starlight at this point. So I want to do that for you guys from Rising Rampage to not Lightning Overdrive, but Dawn of Mastery, and give you guys kind of my thoughts. I think you guys will enjoy that special Market Watch. It's going to be called Starlight Rare Market Watch. What to grab or whatever. Probably coming out tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will look forward to that. And remember, if you guys want me to go over any cards or alert me of any about, let me know in the comment section below. We're gonna get right into this. So Albion, the branded dragon here, is bought out here. $5 here, and then basically they go up to 7. I'm not going to include these guys. I also want to show very quickly, you guys are seeing 90 cents to 89 cents here. If you buy from, say, this guy right here, it's going to show you bought for $1, but you really paid $6, $5 of shipping, which is horrendous, to say the least. But Robbie, aka MCO40, actually mentioned to grab this, especially because branded and all that cards related to it might go up, especially when we get reprints and if we get more support, along with a few other reasons here. So he mentioned this card to grab specifically since a Lightning Overdrive is not going to get reprints for at least a year, if not more. And this card is pretty good since it helps you get your branded spell and traps. As you guys see here, not even a page for this. Very, very strange, but Lightning Overdrive is a great set, so I don't think this is going to stick, so if you have any of these, I would sell them. Not all of them, but at least the majority of them. Because you're making way more money than you ever thought on this card. Fallen of Albaz from Rise of Duels is also bought out at $40 for near mint. Now, the reason why I call this ridiculous, even though I love this card because it reminds me of Devil May Cry so much, and I think is one of the most beautiful cards to come out in 2020. I believe Rise of Duels, by the way, came out in 2020. I think it was like late 2020. So correct me if I'm wrong here, but this card is going to probably get a reprint in the tints because we know they're going to go very heavy in Rise of Duels when it comes to reprints. And we already got leaks today, which I'm going to go over later on in the video. Not too long into the video. I think it's like this card right over here. But we're already getting leaks from this tin. And we're going to see this in like 2-3 weeks because remember, we're getting the tins on the 1st of October, and we usually get a list roughly 2 weeks beforehand. So seeing that it's, we're almost at the 20th of August, we don't even have a month and a half till the release of these tins, much less the list. So I don't know why people are going crazy and buying this. If you have this card, I would sell it. If you love it and you like really don't care about money at all, maybe you're at a point in life where it's like so good that you'd rather not do this for $20, $30. Go for it. I would sell this card and I would just grab it back in a few months, maybe even less, because I don't really see this as being worth it. But what's even worse is Titanclad Ash Dragon here, and the worst part is I think I have one spare of this because I only listed one because I got inventory and I ended up selling it for $12. I ended up paying 7 for it, so I still profited. But this is a $33 card. Wow, what do I even say? Like, this is definitely going to get an ultra reprint, and this is not going to stick at all. If you have this, sell it immediately. Just absolutely ridiculous as a buyout. Divine Arsenal A Zeus. This is actually getting a confirmed reprint as an ultra rare in the tins. And as you guys see here, it hasn't dropped too much here, actually. Being roughly around $60, Go up to roughly 64, so not too bad. I mean, this card was around an $80 card, and I assume it will drop maybe till 40. But remember, this is the first print, highest rarity. It's still gonna have a lot of value, especially with how good Zeus is, because this is such a good card. It's not like other cards that get reprinted and lose a large chunk of their original value. This card is very much used in the meta today, so I think it'll drop to maybe 40. Since again, this news is very, very hot. We haven't even gotten it 12 hours previous, and the card has already dropped around 12, $13, right? So that's a decent chunk off it. Probably gonna drop even more. So if you have spares that you're not using, I would sell them. But if you're using the card and you like the card and then I would probably just hold on to them. It's the highest rarity. It's not gonna go down crazy. Yazi Evil the Yang Zing. Coming out of the Mega Pack version, which I'm so glad I got original secrets for very cheap here. So we have a new seller here, 725 plus, shipping over here. 16. Basically, it's $20 after a few copies are gone, going up to 30. And this is for Mega Pack. Here. I actually want to look at the other versions here. New challengers, secret rares. These are about $13, for first set in your met, right? Rather you grab this. First sets are 16, 23, 20. Yeah, I would actually grab this version with not the other version for 13. If you guys are wondering why this card is getting bought out, is because, and if I mispronounce this, I'm sorry, the new Zhangling archetype, it's gonna be meta and it's gonna be good. They end on 2 negates so far with theory testing, but it's gonna get a lot better as time. We gotta see, how pro players kind of take a crack at it. But it's going to be a very good deck, and a lot of worm cards are going up. And Yazi is a card that's really, really good in the deck, and this is why it's getting bought out. So it hasn't had a reprint since 2015, and I'm not too sure if Boxia will make the cut. I think it will, but I think Yazi's the more important card so far. I haven't done a full in-depth of Zhangling, but I know roughly what they're going to use and what's going to be good in it, and a lot of people are hopping on this train right now. Then you have ultimate rares for the big spenders here. First sets are $65. But that's very cheap because we go 80, 100, 125. So if you want to take a gamble, and I don't know if I can even call it a gamble or not, and get this copy for 65, it's really, really good. I actually want to see. Yeah, I mean, it's going. Triple Tactical Talent Starlight, or this actually got bought out. $600. Go up to 635, 700 here. Someone asked if they should sell this or if they should hold on to it. The issue is with Starlight, because it's probably one of the best, if not the best, Starlight in Rise of the Duelist, is that this card is meta relevant and always will be, since it is the replacement for Called by the Grave, and it is also, even if we had Called by Grave by 3, people would still be playing this. But they're forced to play this card, and this is the highest rarity. This card can easily hit $1,000 one day. Would I sell them? If you need cash and you have to, go for it. But I really would hold on to them. Because, again, they could hit $1,000. And they're already, it's not like they could replace Starlight Rares very easily here. So that is personally what I would do here. I actually want to take a look at this Book of Moon here. Actually going down, 95 for light play. Near to about 109. Not too bad. Dropping. So if you guys want a good card to grab, Book of Moon ultis. We already went over Yazi here. Summon limit ultra rares are about $10 today. Great floodgate. Just, I don't see a lot of people playing it, but there's a lot of decks, especially like Guru, that utilize this very, very well. So if you don't have this and you're wanting a higher rarity, just keep an eye on this card, because when it drops, if it does drop, because this is not being used and it's $10. If it's used, it's probably going to go to the moon. Power Giant Ultimate Rare, Star Strike Blast Ultimate Rare. Now, I've seen some discussion about this card. And what this card does is take Star Strike Blast Ultimate Rare, so you're not going to find sale product anywhere. Whatever you have out there in the market is whatever you have. You send a level 4 or lower monster from your hand to the graveyard. So you get that effect, essentially. And then special summon this card from your hand and decrease this card's level by the level of that monster. So you send a level 3, you decrease this card by level 3. If the card is attacked or is attacked until the end of the damage step, any effect damage you take becomes 0. So, I mean, it's a cute little effect there, but This card's really good because it is a Earth monster that special summons itself by discarding a card, so you get an effect off that, and it adjusts its level. So it is a very quirky card. And it has had buyouts here and there. It used to be a very fluctuant card where you would see it at around $5 to $10 one day, and then next day you'd see it at 25 plus. If you want to grab this for $8, it's not a bad pick. Not at all. Chaos Hunter Storm of Ragnarok here. Secret rares are about $15 for unlimited, which is very good actually. First editions are about $23, going up to about 30. So this is actually, I mean, there's the new seller action. I'm not gonna count that, but these two right over here, very cheap copies. I actually would go in and grab this because this is a very good hand trap. Since when your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard a card to special summon this card from your hand, so you can get an effect off that. But your opponent cannot remove cards from play. This is very crucial with certain cards, like Inferno. It's basically auto lose to this card, and there's nothing they can do about it. Infinite Impermanence, Flames of Destruction. We are getting the ultimate rare, which I actually want to shill out my secrets for ultis because turns out I have only one first ed and two unlimited, which I didn't know. And one of the unlimiteds is like light play, but it's like not a good light play, so I'm like tired of them. First ed light play 76. First ed it's about 8. That's a new seller, but $83 right here roughly. So 80 and above, looking like going up to about $90 here. So actually going up to about 100. So not too bad here for infinite impermanences. 22 listings. Again, it's creeping back into the format. You can actually see other versions going to 30 as well. And I told people, hey, if you want to grab imperms while they're cheap, go for it. You have dual overloads for 30, dual powers for about 35s, going up to 35s. Actually going up really crazy. 17 listings, 9 listings, and then golds for about 30. So if you have imperms and you don't want them, sell them. Dimensional Shifter, 83 listings, so we're finally below triple digits. And remember, every third tin got this card. So, yeah, $4. This is going to be very good in the Fleur de Lis archetype. So, if you want to grab this card while you can, I would definitely would. Ghost Orc gets so bad. You guys should pick up hand traps like this one while they're not being used. And remember, Dimension Shifter isn't just good in that deck. I've seen a lot of decks play this. Like, for example, I think certain Zoo variants actually play Dimensional Shifter. I almost drank the cap. And I'm sorry about drinking while recording the Mark Watch, guys. Just I'm talking a lot, and I've been running around all day today, so I'm very thirsty here. But get hand traps while they're cheap. Ghost Ogre ultis are 157. Near mints being like 170. This is a card that can easily hit $300. So if you're looking for an expensive piece of cardboard, I would grab this one. You have Legendary Collection Kaibas. Now, this is the version I would highly recommend grabbing. Forget about this heavy play. First at near mint, 130. 245 here. If Ghost Ogre ever comes back into the format and it's really good, this is probably going to jump up to a $10 ultra rare. And you can get these for $2 right now. And again, it's Legendary Collection Kaiba. So very hard set to get, especially in first set. Very famous set. It's a great reprint of Ghost Ogre to get. Sorry about that, guys. If you're looking for Ghost Ogres or getting hand traps while they're cheap, I would grab this one. Secret rares. I'm only interested in first edition, so first ed light play here, Spanish 45, that doesn't count. 52. How about near mint? How much are near mints? $64. Okay, I would actually look at original secrets as well. Since I actually got mine for like 40 each. I think they were like 50s at the time. So Cosmic Cyclone here. I want to talk about this card because lightly plays are about 98 here. Near miss going to 110. Earlier today, these were actually at you can see it right here. These were at like 89. Okay, I don't know what this is, but oh, Japanese super rare. Okay. Uh, but yeah, 90 over here. These were actually creeping down a little bit. And this is a card that will always be meta relevant. I know we've said this about MST and we were wrong. But hey, it had 10 years, right? And it is, it's literally the best removal for, more formats that Yu-Gi-Oh's been existing. But Cosmic Cyclone here, banish a card. You could use it as to chain Imperial. You could banish support cards like Engage. Really good card. If you want a playset of this, I would grab them while you can. Original secrets. I talked about this a lot when they were like $10. First of light plays are 13. Near mints are about what, 16? $16 here. If you guys want a good version of Cosmic Cycle, get the originals because I think this should be a $30 card minimum. This is a card that is a buyout waiting to happen again because it's gone bought out before. Solemn Judgment, Ultimate Rares, lightly plates are 120. Near mints are about 125 over here. 126. Again, very cheap for Judgment because when you look at Solemn Strike here, which is Ultimate Rares. Now, ignore this guy trying to sell his damage for 260. That's a meme. 315 for near mints. This is a card that can, it's always going to be used. Judgment's the same way, but it can be used in older formats. So Solemn Judgment easily can go to $200, $300. So getting Judgments even at 100, it's very good. Eldritch Golden Lord Golden Rares here are about 350 here, going up to $4. Very cheap card. I've been picking these up because this is a card that, I don't think we're going to get another reprint of this. So they're just going to keep going up and up and up. I'm actually holding my Golden Lords because I feel like they can hit back up to $10. Alpha, the Master of Beasts here, coming out of Phantom Rage, is about $19. Not even. Like, this card never really had its time to shine just yet. I was able to pick up a first edition secret rare playset for 33 today. So seeing how the playset's roughly 55, that's a very good deal. It's just hard. It's just not that good. With the reprint's going to drop even further. Inspector Border, Extreme Force here, about $4. Well, let's see. First edition near mints are $4. If you guys don't know what this card does, it can't be summoned if you control a monster. Near play can activate monster effects unless the number of monsters effects that player had previously activated this turn is less than the number of monster card types currently on the field. Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, Pendulum Link. If an effect activation is negated, it still counts towards the total for that turn. Only count effects that were activated while this monster was face up on the field. So, very, very good Floodgate card. Can always creep back up. $4 for original secret rares out of a set that came out over about 3 years ago. I would actually grab this while you can. Very, very good investment. Generation Force. Now, I don't know why, but if you control an XYZ monster, you can add one XYZ card from your deck to your hand. Apparently, this has been a $4 common for a while from my sources. But yeah, $4. I probably have like 10 of these for my Return of the Duel Special Edition opening. If you guys don't know, for 700 subs, I open up like 10 special editions of Rise of the Duelist. And yeah, I think I have 10 of these. Magician Navigation from Dark Illusion here. First editions are about $720 here. Very good, actually, for an original Dark Magician Secret Rare. First edition mints are about closer to $9 here. I would actually grab these while you can because it's a Dark Magician card. It's secret. It's played in the deck. It's a very big collector card. Original print from years ago. And Dark Illusion is a hard, it was one of the most popular sets that came out. It really did change the game, right? So Sealed is Impossible. This is a very good collector card, and I would grab copies while you can because it's money. Dark Magician Circle from Dark Illusion. By the way, I can see this card going up to like $30. This card's way too cheap. Same with Dark Magician Circle, right? First editions are $13.50, almost $15 there. Very, very underrated. Then you have the 2017 tins of this. About, $7-8. I would just go grab originals. I wouldn't really mess with this version too much. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight here. First edition light plays are $16. First edition mints are $16. Again, I know this is I don't really understand this at all. Like, why is this card that is basically very simple and easy to get? You only need one copy of it. I don't even know you play. I think you play this into the deck. Why is this card worth more than Magician Circle and Navigation? And we've had this card for a lot less time. I just don't understand the Yu-Gi-Oh market sometimes. Pre-preparation of rights here. Very good card. You add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand, then you add a ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, whose name is listed on that ritual card. So it's a +1 search, which rituals tend to have a bunch. Like, ritual archetypes, and that's why whenever they make a broken archetype like Necroz, back when they first came out, the deck, Like, rituals have so much generic +1 and +2s that's not even funny. Yeah, $3 for these. So if you have these in bulk or whatever, they're worth money. Tinny Spirit Adahara, this is going to be used in Jangling for sure because it's also a tuner. It's a free special summon and it's a worm. This is the most free money. 650 will turn into $10, $12. This might even be a $15 super rare when the deck comes out. So if you have Adaharas or you want them, go grab them because they're very cheap. Book of Lunar Eclipse, Starlight Rare. Now, a lot of people are talking about this specifically in the comment section below. So I want to weigh on what I think roughly here. So as you see, Nearmid selling it for $100. You discard one card, then target up 2 face-up monsters on the field. It's not up to 2 face-up, so you have to do 2 or book your own monster, which is really awful. Right? Change them to face-down defense position. The card can become good, but like it's really bad. A lot of people, I playtested it. A lot of other people playtested it. Everybody's hated this card. Could it be playable? Sure. 118, not awful, right? It's okay. It's just I think this card could drop a bit more. I really do. Like if it goes to 100, if you could get for 100 or less, go for it. Fine. It's still a Starlight rare. It'll probably age over time anyway if you're wrong, just to be safe. But it's not for 117. There's other cards I would buy. Chaos Dragon Levianeer, for example, $48. Not bad. I would honestly grab a playset while you can because this card is used in a lot of generic dragon strategies and it's a hand loop card, so very, very good. Live Twin Frost here, going up about 260, going up to 300 soon enough. Really good in the Live Twin deck, and they're getting really good support to be actual playable in the meta or as a very meta relevant engine. So if you have these, I'd hold them for a bit. Protecting Spirit Loganth. Now, did I, in the comment section below, or did I not tell you guys, it'll probably go down to about 120. Alright. Well, 133? 134? 140? Looks like I was right. If you want it for this price, like, okay. The only reason I might say no to this price is because we've had Dawn of Majesty for, at this point, a week, right? With full release on Friday. I know people get their product a little early now. A lot of card stores tend to sell on Thursday now anyway. A day early because, they have to compete with how early other people are getting this product somehow. But regardless, this has dropped to about 133 in 1 week. We didn't even see cards like Book of Eclipse do this. So I would keep an eye. If it goes, let's see, goes towards like 160, like goes up to here, buy it if you want it. If not, as you guys see here, it's sold for 125. People are undercutting each other, all that. This will go to $100 probably, and then I would buy it. Waifu material looks beautiful. I think the card isn't that good, but it's usable. So I mean, so if an effective fairy monster control is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then target one face-up card your opponent controls and one attack monster you control. Bash out opponent card. If you do, change your monster defense position. So it could do this card, which is like cool. Like counter fairies actually use it. I'd see use this card. Especially because it's level 7. Yeah. So it could maybe even play. Hold on. Yeah, so I mean, you could technically use it to make level 7s in counter fairies if you want, play more than one. But yeah, I mean, it's okay for what it is, but it'll probably drop to 100. Starlight's safer here. Ultra rares are about $7. 777 here. So the ultra rares are going crazy up. Secret rares actually are $10. Yeah, I would rather get an unlimited secret for $3-4 more. First editions, which I sadly do not have, are about 16. I would suggest getting a playset for sure. I think this is a card that could keep going up. And then the last card of the day here is Pop Extravagant. Secret rares. Our first editions are about $34, $35, going up Actually, for First Sight Savage Strike Secrets. Wait, is it First Sight? Yeah, I did see First Sight. I was about to say. Very, very cheap. I would get these versions, which is really funny because you have Prismatic Ultras at like 32, 33, and Ultras at 30, 31. Spend it, you literally spend $3 more and you get Secret Rare original prints. Why would people buy Ultra Rares? That makes no sense to me. But hey, you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh players have the intelligence of a peanut. So, if you guys enjoyed this Spark Watch, make sure to smash that like button. If I seemed a little bit tired, I'm really sorry. I wanted to make a video today, though. It's just, I've had a very exhausting week. If you guys don't know, I actually started working a part-time job as well as doing my business, YouTube, and a lot of other things I do, along with going back to school. So, it's very, very hard to keep up with everything. So, if I ever seem exhausted, you guys know why. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.